the MC, but I'm also the designated sandman. So whenever you see me stand, that means your time is coming close. So at this time, I'd like to call Brother, we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to bring a little poetry into the mix. So I'm going to call Brother Habibullah Salim.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. We forever give thanks and praise to Almighty Allah for blessing us on this wonderful day, being together for a cause that is most worthy. I want to thank all those who are responsible for allowing me to have a few minutes. I was going to take 2 hours, but I think I could do it within 2 minutes. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for this wonderful day as I recite the poem, and connected to the poem concerning this event is something that connects with Imam Deen Mohammed as well. Muslim prosperity, upgrading the essence of community life. Muslim prosperity for community life, hurdling regression, Quranic advice, politically, socially, business as well. W.D. Muhammad taught us to excel. Community life, prioritizing education, rational unity, productive cooperation, emotional intelligence, maintaining the balance, self-proficiency, owning the challenge, acquiring our share of material growth, financial restraint, not spending to boast, correct in focus, correct in aim, the height of human life, to gain and maintain, obedience to Allah, His guidance and accord, investing daily, reciprocity, the reward, living the reality, appropriately sharing, community life for each other, caring, the Mosque cares, Imam Deen, across the country, Muslims on the scene. Our annual convention, children and adults insightfully benefiting, extraordinary results, incarcerating jealousy, envy, and hate, community life, knowledge up to date with vigor, kindness, and love, unnecessary obstacles rising above difficulties, pain, and grief. The Mosque cares, establishing relief, supporting the convention, the bigger picture in view, community life for me and you, standing erect with collective precision, community life, the most honorable decision, Wallace Jr. staying the course, moving forward with Islamic force, W.D. Muhammad with righteous impact, teaching the Quran, remaining on track, W.D. Muhammad setting the trend, valuing our women, the message he would send, families to the forefront, children to excel, the best of what we do, taught to do it well. He taught for freedom, equality, and more. W.D. Muhammad, a leader to adore. Prophet Muhammad, the universal best. For W.D. Muhammad, the table was set to continue what the prophet had done. W.D. Muhammad put the devil on the run. He stood as a man, refusing to crawl. W.D. Muhammad answered the call to the Adhan, the time for prayer. The man to lead the people, W.D. was there. A powerful Imam for the innocent to rise, exposing opposition, the evils they applied, obeying Allah to never be cruel. W.D. Muhammad promoted our schools, surahs and ayats, knowledge exact. W.D. Muhammad with righteous impact. And so I say, today I was here as your special guest, but I want you to know that you are the best. You listened to me well. You gathered the facts. Get this knowledge and don't you turn back. Learn to write and learn to read, because one thing for sure, we will all succeed. My name is Habibullah Salim, and I want to thank you for this day of us completing our dream as we continue with the journey. Assalamu alaikum.
Let's give Brother Habibullah Salim another round of applause. Yeah, I didn't have to pull my broom out on that one. He was good. Allahu Akbar. So at this point, we're going to call our brother Rabbi Lee to the stage.
I feared I was going to have to follow that. Let me begin by thanking you for this opportunity to address and to share in the Mosque Cares Ministry of Imam W. Deen Mohammed's 30th annual Muslim convention. It's quite an accomplishment. I'm honored to bring greetings from the American Jewish Committee and our Muslim Jewish Advisory Council. We deeply appreciate the invitation from and deep friendships we hold with Imam Talib Sharif, Rahima Abdul Alamin, Imam Salim Muzin, and Sister Robin Muhammad. And I have to offer my special appreciation to Imam Wayuddin Sharif, who has become really a cherished personal friend and a partner on our New Jersey Muslim Jewish Advisory Council. Our Muslim Jewish Advisory Council brings together recognized business, political, and religious leaders in the American Jewish and Muslim communities to advocate jointly on issues of common concern. Stanley Bergman, chairman of the board and CEO of Henry Schein, and Farouk Kathrari, president and CEO of Ethan Allen, co-chair our national council. In addition, we have 8 regional affiliates, including one here in New Jersey, with many more to come. The American Jewish Committee, founded in 1906, is the world's leading global Jewish advocacy organization. AJC's global advocacy work focuses on both enhancing the well-being of the Jewish people and protecting the human rights of all people throughout the world. Our focus on fighting anti-Semitism, fighting Islamophobia, and fighting all forms of bias and hate led us to co-convene the Muslim Jewish Advisory Council, which we call MJAC, and we are proud of MJAC's work thus far, which has included Congress's passage of the Protecting Religiously Affiliated Institutions Act, and our current joint advocacy for the No Hate Act, which we hope will soon pass through Congress as well. Here in New Jersey, we are deeply engaged in the work of enhancing hate crime reporting by our state law enforcement, and we are already seeing the product of that work as well. We are grateful for your community's partnership and the special role that you play as an American-born Islam deserving of recognition for how much you have to teach other American and world Muslims, as well as American society in general. During this year, where we observe an anniversary recognizing the stain that slavery has left upon American history and American society, we recognize that our two people's histories are both deeply founded upon and share in stories of enslavement and the fight for justice and freedom. experienced in very different ways between our people over the centuries, and certainly experienced very differently to this day here in America. Our historic consciousness of being othered, of being oppressed, is a tie that can bind us today in a continued struggle for justice and freedom for all people in America. As I understand it, your approach to the Quran holds some resonance with my approach to the Torah, in that every individual has a stake, every individual has a share in understanding the teachings and the meanings of our sacred texts. And so let me close by sharing something from my understanding of my own sacred tradition. In one of our commentaries on the Torah, our basic sacred book, our Bible, a commentary called Midrash Devarim Rabbah, we are taught that God loves justice even more importantly than what we offer to God in our devotion. Our Torah says to do what is right and just is more desired by the Eternal than what we offer before Him. Torah does not say as much as, it says more than. Ethics and a passion for justice remain the engines driving our Jewish enterprise, just as it is an engine driving so many of yours. Rituals are essential and beautiful, I say that as a rabbi, but goodness and justice and decency form the basis of our devotion to God. Our Torah insists, tzedek tzedek tirdof, justice shall you pursue. Your partnership in that pursuit enhances its sacredness and empowers us together to make this a better world for all. And so I thank you for that partnership as I wish you all salam and shalom. May we work together for a more just world.
Give our brother Rabbi Levy another hand. At this point, I'm going to call to the stage Brother Osama Jamal, and he's representing the U.S. Council of Muslim Organizations. Brother Osama.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am so honored and delighted to be with you here today. As I promised you last year, that I will continue to commit myself to your convention. I would certainly take this opportunity and extend our congratulations to Imam Deen Mohammed II and to you all for 30 years of service, 30 years of commitment. This is a truly a magnificent milestone in the journey of American Muslims in America. It is your struggle, your presence, your hard work, your sacrifices that inspired us, the new immigrants, to live our Islamic life, to cherish what Allah has given us, the beautiful brotherhood and sisterhood that we enjoy together. And because of that, we are bound to our unity. This is what the U.S. Council of Muslim Organizations is all about. And I'm very proud to tell you that the ministry of Imam Deen Mohammed was one of the founding members of the U.S. Council.
That's right.
One of the pillars of the U.S. Council of Muslim Organizations.
That's right.
And we grew from 8 to almost 35 now. Including local councils. Each council, between 60 to 120 organizations within each council. So you can tell and you can understand the depth and the width of this council to represent American Muslims in America. I was so taken by the pride and the joy to see our brothers and sisters serving in the military to be honored and recognized for their service and sacrifices as veterans of the U.S. Army. I was so proud to see them serving our country, and I want to tell them thank you for your service. They fought to protect our freedom, to protect our borders from foreign enemies. I am not a soldier in the army. I'm not a veteran. But I am a fighter, just like all of you. We are fighters in our country against hate, bigotry, discrimination, because Black life matters. We are against Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, anti-immigrants. We are together in the fight to protect America and to keep America always great. The U.S. Council of Muslim Organizations took many initiatives, no less than protecting our places of worship. It was so alarming to see so many places of worship being attacked by hate. Pure hate. Nothing but hate. Whether in Christchurch, New Zealand, or the synagogue in Philadelphia, or the churches in Sri Lanka, and many other mosques and other places in the world, that is an alarming sign that we all should join hands together, irrespective of our background, of faith, to fight against this new enemy that is growing as a monster. We should all unite to protect everyone's right to their life, to their property. The sanctity of life is the center of our faith, brothers and sisters. And justice is so important in the Hadith Qudsi, for those who understand what I'm saying. And a hadith that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنِّي حَرَّمْتُ الظُّلْمَ عَلَى نَفْسِي, I have made it prohibited on myself to do injustice. That's God saying. And I have made it prohibited amongst you, the people. So do not incur injustice upon each other. If God has made it prohibited on himself to do injustice to anyone, then we all should join hands to protect and to make sure that we all treated justly and no one is treated otherwise. Brothers and sisters, I am so delighted to be here. I promised last year that we'll do more for this convention. We have done pleasantly well, but not excellently well. And inshallah, we will continue because things has to grow organically to be good. And inshallah, next year, we will continue to grow. We will continue to show this unity of brotherhood and sisterhood. And for you, we are so grateful to be here. May always your convention be successful. May all your days be happy. May all your children and your family members be together in the best of times. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Let's give Brother Osama Jamal another round of applause.